So I have not played City Skylines 2 since before it released, and it has become the most played city builder in the world. Quiet down. Stay in the background, please, music. Now, it seems like the trees have stopped flickering. They fixed that at some point. So I played City Skylines 2 before it released at Gamescom. And it was not super ready. Having said that, despite all the hate, all the problems, all the mixed reviews, if you look up City Skylines 2, you'll see nothing but complaints and criticisms. And yet, it is the most played city builder in the world. Outside of brand new releases, of course, which tend to spike up and then go back down, City Skylines 2 has overtaken City Skylines 1 in terms of the number of people playing it. Now you may be wondering, why does player count matter in a single player game? Well, Skyrim. That explains everything. Now, I'm going to just build freely, continuous, because I prefer to not build like grids and stuff. You don't get to test things. Does this still bend like, yep, it still does its thing. I'm just gonna build plenty of roads. Can this connect to that? Maybe. Yeah, that looks good. Now, if I were to do another bunch of swerves. Now, if you don't build silly, you don't discover problems. So we're gonna do some silliness here. That looks good enough to me. Let's get our power down. Let's see. Nice big coal power plant. Let's just pop it right there. That's good enough. Right click rotates? Why does right click rotate? Okay, sure. I've not rebound any keys. Let's do some zoning. We're gonna need waterfront housing. How does that work? We'll put some waterfront housing there. The rest, low density housing. Let's just throw down a whole bunch on this side of the road. Now, this grid of how the houses wedge away, like the zoning wedges away from curved roads. Yeah, I still hate that. It's kind of weird that that still happens. Like, I feel like that should be some kind of not that. And some commercial, so there's access. You can have some commercial here as well, sure. Now, I'm not building properly, I'm just building, because I need to see what happens. Yeah, we're continuing this road. What road is this? What road is this? 2-lane one-way road? 3-lane asymmetric road, 1-lane road. Urbanists hate this. I'm sure they do. What road is this? Is it... Oh, medium road. Is it a 4-lane road? It's a 4-lane road. Okay. Stay on that, please. Is there a... Is there no hotkey to keep this road aligned with the existing road it's coming out from? Shift doesn't do anything. Control doesn't do anything. Alt doesn't do anything. Does it have to be... I want grid. Elevation, parallel mode, snapping. These are all the snappings on. So do I actually have to, like, if I want to keep it straight, do I really have to, like, very carefully make sure it's 180? I'm gonna do this anyway, but you can go around this way, go around this way, and then go up to here, and then curve round up to there. That's good. Perfect. Yes, lovely. Why does right-clicking sometimes get rid of my thing and sometimes it doesn't? Zoning. Industry. All of this is industrial. Now, City Skylines 2, as far as I remember, City Skylines in general is not a difficult game. Like, it's not SimCity 2000. Oh yes, water and power, so let's get some water down. What do we got? Sewage outlet. Where do I want to dump sewage? Could I potentially... landscaping. Does it cost money to change land? Shift terrain, level terrain, soften terrain, slope terrain. Does this cost money? No? That doesn't cost money? Works for me. Can I have sewage outlet like this? Does this work? Is that facing the right way? Oh. I think that's... Is that correct? Should probably have a few just in case. Sewage pipes. And for a sewage shortcut, we'll hook up to there as well. Does this work? I hate how, because I've made this hole, the camera does this. It lets me do this kind of silliness, but like... Sure. Hey, I'm a tiny village. Progression panel. Down to Megalopolis. So what did I do to get me this? XP. Oh, it's all just about XP? It's not linked to any particular... let me see. I still wish there was a bit more fanfare to stuff like that. Water and electricity. Right. How does electricity work? Like, does this work like that? Just connect somehow. How do I do this? Can I send it around this way? Okay, good. Let's do water. We're gonna need fresh water, which is the water pumping station. Which I guess I can just grab from here. It needs roads. Sure, we'll just get 2. Water pipe. Connect them up. Connect that up. And connect one from there to there. That's hideous. But like, that's the easiest way to do it. Sure. And these need a road. Small road will do. It's so unclear if something is connecting or not. Like, I want to connect these two with a road. I can't do that. Does this connect? Okay, it does. I'll just connect into there. Sure, that's fine. Okay. And as far as I know, we also can do the power line to connect this to the external part there, which... Can I cross here? I can't. So if I do something hideous, like just have the big power lines cross over like this, over to here, over to a weird angle like this, and then do that. There we go. It works. So as far as I know, this is functioning as intended. Only one's being used right now. Oh no, there we go. Second one's turning on now. Okay, great. Dump it all in there. That's fine. So currently the zoning that they're asking for is more residential. Ooh, medium density. Let's throw down some medium density like along here, I guess. And I can just do medium density along here. Great. This traffic is going to be terrible, but that's part of the test here. We should also speed up the game. It's over on this side. Okay. The start of our city. We'll see how it goes. Oh, we can also expand our map tiles if we want to expand anymore. How much does it cost to tile upkeep? Oh, okay. Figure we should make some money first. Get things down.
Work for me. Let's make it a deuce.
Warm temperatures across the region today.
Medical
Hope
clinic.
Everybody out there has a good one.
Yeah, just pop a small medical clinic there. Put a small cemetery. Oh, buy this thing. So we have a lovely view right there. Perfect. Does the road connect to the other side? Does the road have to connect on that side? Can we do this? It has to connect on that side? Damn it. Okay, fine. I don't know if there's a move building, but it's fine. Pop Musician Mansion. Okay. Wanted to rotate this so the road connects on this side. No. Perfect. Pop Musician Mansion. Alright, a landfill. Next to the cemetery. It's filling the land one way or the other. Road connects here. Can't quite do that. Let's just have this like here. Okay, good. Along the highway, so any newcomers can see. I think what's throwing me off about City Skylines in general is a number of things are straight lines and a number of things are curved lines. That's still not connected? Like, I'm trying to place this road here, but there's so many pop-ups. It won't actually let me click. I'm clicking right now. Why can I not click? I actually can't draw a road there. It's not giving me an error. Milestone 2 unlocked. Great. Small village. So, like, there's no reason given why I can't place this here. I can do that? Great, sure, that works. See, this is why I'm not building like sensibly, because you gotta find these edge cases to figure out why things are happening or why they're not happening. What's allowed, what's not allowed. Now keep in mind, I'm running this without any mods and without the recent DLC. Though the new DLC was like a bikes thing, and I'm seeing like some of these messages come up saying, oh, we should have bikes, but can I place bike lanes without the DLC? Like, are these messages on the right telling me to buy DLC? Like, where are bike lanes? Gravel road, gravel one-way road, alley, 2-lane. These don't look like bike lanes to me. Pedestrian streets. I can turn off snap to roads. Yeah, I don't mind the snap to roads and stuff. It's just I want to see how it's snapping. So, as far as I can tell, I can't... Do we unlock bike lanes at some point? Double public transport lane? Like, why am I getting messages asking me to build bike lanes when I can't build them? Visually, the game looks fine, though. We have an overabundance of electricity. Yes. We can sell it, I guess. And I connected up to the outside. But we're making money. It's fine. About to hit 1,000 population. Currently, demand is still mostly for... Oh, right, we got the Pop Musician's Mansion, which I should definitely place down over here as well. You can live there. Perfect spot for you. Ah, our first night. Why are the stars so low res? I don't know if you can see this on your screen, but I can see the pixelation. I can, my computer can handle higher resolution stars. I'm on like max graphic settings as far as I know for everything. It's not like this is a game. This is not the Settlers where you almost never look to the sky. Like it's literally fuzzy and pixelated. I don't understand. Like it's not a resource hog to have a high-res skybox. Of all things. Like a high-res skybox would take fewer resources than this boat. Look how many polygons this boat has. I don't understand. Like, this is like, oh, I want to mod Morrowind again because the skybox is a little too basic. I don't understand. Like, you could make a better skybox in like an hour, really. I mean, I know, I mean, this is clearly, this is the Milky Way, right? Yeah. So it is using like a real, like I'm sure you could just buy a high-res commercial license for a sky photo that would fill that in. Or just like whatever they used here, just get the high-res version of it. I mean, I know this is like the least of our concerns, but it's like, it's such a small task. Well, we need more residential. Let's have some of these. Anything else I haven't zoned? These. Was that already zoned? Oh well. Okay, well, our city's coming along. In terms of traffic, it's gonna be terrible, but this is how we find out. If you want to find out, you gotta F around. I mean, that's kind of how you find out. You just have to document the find out part, and then you're a scientist. Is there other music? Dance all day, dance all night? What's the problem here? Garbage piling up. We do have a landfill. Every time I'm stuck in traffic, I wonder if it's because it's a cyclist. I mean, I don't have any bike lanes, so maybe. So it seems like why are there just massive gaps between everything? This is zoned, right? Oh, it's commercial, I see. I still hate how there's no way to have houses fill in the gaps. Like, we have the technology. There are games that do this. Like, nothing can fill here. Is that just not zoned? I'm sure that's zoned. Why is it not zoned? Oh, the house developed in a certain way, and because it developed in a certain way, it de-zoned? I guess that makes a little sense if you're changing things later, but it's still weird. Large village. Look at this. Grand village is next. Well, making decent money. I have run out of space though, and luckily this is not SimCity 2013, so we can actually expand. Let's just expand down there. Get more nonsensical curved roads. We can use the bigger ones, 4-lane roads. This is not going to mess up traffic at all. So first, I'm going to have a road connect these 2 points. Yeah, you hate that. Then I'm going to curve round like this. Let's avoid the... Let's do that there. Great. I'm going to expand a road out this way. Like this. Just need more real estate. I see there's some castle on the hill there. Some people can live near that. Should just curve like that. That's good. And up to there, please. Thank you. Gonna have that extend like that. And you know what? You two can talk to each other. Great. I assume the further right we go... Ooh, specialized industry. Nice. The further right we go, it's more dense. So let me just go ahead and throw these down. Is there a faster way to zone? Paint. Show contour. Doesn't change much for me, but sure. This paint. No, that doesn't. This is still better. Oh, we can do some waterfront here, though. Don't know if that matters, but... Okay, great. The Noper, thank you so much. Is that a town for Cthulhu cultists? Well, how else are we gonna test this? Like, will traffic become impossible to manage? Who knows? Looks like it's doing okay so far. Like, this should be an absolute disaster. Oh, what was that? We got a moment of pitch blackness as the sun rose. You doing okay down there? It's hard to tell. I did get down to the water level. I don't know if that means it will seep out or not, but I guess we'll find out. So I've zoned so much, we now have no demand for anything. Too much supply. I guess I could preemptively zone some commercial. When does this great town? Okay, well, let's just throw some commercial like here and here. There we go. I'm not too sure how these work. I guess you just... Oh, I see. It's like special industry buildings. I see. It's fine. More demand for residential? Really? There's plenty I've zoned already. Wasn't there a YouTube channel who fixes people's cities? Submit this one. I don't think my city needs fixing. I think it's fine. Like, I don't see any problems. We got more residential coming in. Look at this. Do these numbers mean something? Like, should I be doing something? Like, what does this 6 mean? 3, 6. So I am at level 3. What does the 6 mean? Achievements? Development? Oh, it's points to spend. I see. So I don't see bike lanes, which means the game... The messages on the right ask me to build bikes when I don't have the bike DLC. Do I need any of this? Sure, unlock that. Not built any of this stuff. I don't know. I don't even know if roundabouts could be handy. I'll come back to that. I never built any schools. Let's throw down elementary school. Oh, that was a small elementary school. It's. I assume there's no undo button. A proper elementary school. Yeah, just take up this commercial area here. A proper high... What is this? City high school? High school. This is huge. Fine, let's put it over there. High school. Firehouse. I'm not actually broke. Okay. It's okay, we're still making money. Not enough electricity. Is this actually struggling? Power station overloaded. $100,000 for a power thing. Garbage piling up. I don't know why garbage is piling up at the power station. Well, we just need more money. I overspent. Is it intentional that I don't use road hierarchies? I mean, do you intend to make a functional city, or is this some kind of joke stream? Well, Tobal, first of all, I have no idea what you mean by road hierarchies. But that isn't really the point of what we're doing here today anyway. The point is, this is the most played city builder in the world. Despite all the criticism, despite all the hate, if you go to the Steam forums, it is like 9 out of 10 posts criticizing this game. So, why is it the most played city builder in the world? Like, yeah, I'm not using road hierarchies, which I have a vague idea of what you mean. But at the moment, it doesn't seem to matter. Like, there's some traffic, but it clears up. Like, in terms of all the stuff out here, no big problem, really. I'm a grand village. The game keeps rewarding me. What does this unlock? Alright, I can take a loan, can't I? But I did just get some money. So what I need is more power. So I guess another small coal power plant? Just extend the road out a bit here. That's not the right road. Actually, who cares? Let's just do the wrong road. Place the road. Thank you. Okay, good. Let's do... Does that solve our power problems? Seems so. There's just a bit of traffic on the highway on-ramp, it's fine. Yeah, it's just a bit... See, it's not even backing up that far. It actually does clear off. Like, it's just going into this intersection here, which I do have a roundabout. Roundabouts could solve it. Medium... What are these roundabouts? Why are there so many roundabouts? That may solve the problem. It may make it worse. You wish the city had bike roads? Hashtag buy the DLC. Yeah, I mean, here's one of the weirdest things about this experience. They have patched in messages on the right here that say, hey, I wish this city had more bike lanes. I really want to ride my bike. But you can't build bike lanes unless you buy the DLC, so that's kind of annoying. As far as I can tell, anyway. Oh, we got so many bars now. Office demand. Oh, I can zone offices now? Low density offices? Great. This can be all offices.
Emergency broadcast to all citizens.
Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe.
Where?
Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under.
No? Okay.
You know what? I bet it was Morelos.
Is this fine? I mean, if it engulfs the entire forest, it still won't touch my city. We live on an island. It's probably fine. Ralph says they love the warm weather. Hope it's not gonna rain today. Yeah, Ralph. Hope it's not gonna rain today. Wait, is it not even... It's not burning the trees. It's just spreading out in a circle, and then the trees are... It says it burned down in a fire. That is different from the trees over here, right? Yes, pines. Wait, there's no dead tree graphic in this game? There's no way to visually tell? I mean, wait, there are dead tree graphics. But the living trees don't switch to dead trees. I think those dead tree graphics are just... They're always there. So there are dead tree graphics in the game, but there's no system to turn the living trees into dead tree graphics. I don't know I don't know what the complication is in terms of implementing that in this game. I like, it's probably really hard to do for some reason, but I cannot guess why it would be hard to do. Like, what system gets in the way of doing that? Noise pollution? Oh, that's fine. You can live with that. So there's a lot of demand for residential zoning. I can do low rent housing. Can also do more medium density housing. Great. Oh, it's nighttime. Fire is still raging. You guess some criticism on this game is justified? I mean, the whole point of this is, why is this the most played city builder in the world? Because the thing that people will tend to get lost or confused about is, oh, well, you know, there's this upcoming city builder called Metropolisim, I think it is, from the city-state. Not Metropolisim, it's city-state Metropolis. City-state Metropolis. And everyone's like, oh, that's gonna kill City Skylines, just like City Skylines killed SimCity. And the thing about SimCity is people stopped playing it. People are not just not stopping to play City Skylines 2. They're playing it more and more. Ah, this traffic, lovely. But like, does this traffic matter? Right now it's a bit of a visual blight, but it's not making me too concerned about anything. We're not making much money, which is a bit of a problem. We probably expanded a bit too fast. Can we just tax people more? Let's just tax everyone more. Wow, that's such a huge difference. Alright, everyone pay more tax. You want to live in my city? You gotta pay to be here. I also still hate this. Yes, I dug a big hole. Surely you can figure out to not do this with the camera. How are we over to... So we hit the first major milestone, Grand Village. We're now working towards Tiny Town, which does unlock more stuff. Like, in terms of... Like, even if I unlock this stuff, I can't afford it. Emergency batteries. I guess that could be handy at some point. Water treatment plant. We don't need to treat water. Crematorium. We have a graveyard. Incinerator plant. We could probably incinerate some stuff. I'm not gonna build any more of these things. We are definitely not. Basic transportation services, trains, water, air. Maybe trains will be cool. Park maintenance. Large parks. Would be good to have. Reach milestone 5 to even unlock that. Okay. Now they're all ash trees. Experience a forest fire. Okay. So the fire is still going. Apparently this whole forest is dead. Doesn't look it though. So I think the thing that I'm sensing really is it's a sense of consequence, which I'm... Oh, there's another one over there. Okay. There's a sense of consequence that's like lacking for me. And it's just like a lot of things that are like that. For example, these forest fires. Should I care? I don't know. The traffic. Should I care? No, it looks fine. I taxed people more. Are they more unhappy? Maybe. I couldn't really tell you. They want low density. What have I not zoned here? Should solve the low density. Yes. Is that already zoned? Oh, that's already zoned. Okay. And then they want more office spaces. Okay. Haven't zoned here. Wait, what is... That's a high school there. But I can still zone this? No. Throw down some more offices there, since they want them. Okay. Waiting for ambulance, that's fine. This is traffic jam. So it's like, okay, so there's a traffic jam icon here, and it's backed up to there. Do I need to fix this road? It seems like no. Because, see, it's fine. It's fixed. So, that traffic jam, how did it negatively impact me? Crime scene. Crime has been committed here. See, this is the one thing I miss from SimCity 2013. When there's a crime that happens in SimCity 2013 and you click on the building, it plays the sound effects of someone breaking into a building and an alarm going off. Whereas here, if you click on it, it just bloop. A crime scene happened here. It's like it's so clinical and factual. That's the main reason why. Well, that's the only reason how SimCity 2013 is actually better. Vibes and sound effects. How's my income? Doing okay. Yeah, there's just forest fires. But it's like, should I care? How does it affect me? Is pollution happening? Air pollution, maybe? Post. Bicycles. There's a bicycles overlay. Can I get bicycles? Where's air pollution? Happiness, land value. Ground pollution. Air pollution. No, the fires don't even cause air pollution. That's air pollution from my city. The fires don't even cause air pollution? Or is it just not showing because I don't own the tiles? But air pollution, like, the forest fire should, like, generate air pollution and then blow according to the wind, which says that way. So, like, it wouldn't affect us even if it did that, but...
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens. The Fire and Rescue Service reports that fires are currently spreading in the nearby forest. The billowing clouds of smoke pose a serious health risk to anyone nearby. At this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance until the situation is under control.
So, I don't know if the forest fire is generating air pollution. The radio person said yes, it is, but it's not showing on the overlay. So that's why it's like, it's so hard for me to care in City Skylines. You think if forest fires were to produce pollution, then all fires would need to produce pollution? I mean, yes, that would be great. Like if a building catches fire, it should cause pollution. So if you let your city burn, it's bad for people's lungs. That would be great. These gaps are always so unsightly. Like, this is a too wide zone. Maybe it's just not developed because of demand. They're just asking for more low density. I guess I can rezone all this. Like, where's not developing? I can replace it with low densities, since that's the main demand.
Your dad took you out for your first cone of ice. I guess you can almost feel the waffle in your hand and that cold, sweet, creamy taste in your mouth. You know what? I bet it was Morello's. Morello's Cookie Dough Ice Cream, creator of childhood.
Okay. The smog is unbearable, but yeah, that's not from the forest fire, it's just from us.
Sensory overload.
You want it thick, digital. Are you a man or a mountain? Digital. You ready for a game that rips out your heart and stomps it to death? Digital. Then come on down to Think Digital, and we'll hook you up to adrenaline overdrive. You won't be able to take much more of this, sir. Then hit them with everything we've got. Digital. Thick digital. It's all out war.
Yeah, so you know when I talk about how when games try comedy, they gotta nail the comedy, otherwise it just becomes a bit weird and uncomfortable? Like, if you're gonna do comedy, you have to... You have to, like... I don't want to be like, oh, like all snarky and insensitive, but like, if you want to do comedy, you gotta be funny. And there are examples of games that are pretty funny. Like, the 2 Point games are, I would say, kind of funny. You know, like, funny games... We've had a lot of funny games over the years. Black and White was pretty funny. I mean, sometimes it's a little bit of childish humor, but there's sort of like a overarching theme to all their humor. Writes down, being a comedian requires being funny. And I don't want to be like, oh, you know, humor is subjective, blah, 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 all of that stuff, you know. But like, an over-the-top ad for electronics game store in the kind of dude bro 90s. Like, it's... I feel like it's, to be more specific why I don't like that ad. It's kind of a nostalgic throwback to ads from the 90s. Early 2000s maybe, depending where you live. But like, why? Like, how does that tie into anything? Like, what's the theme of the humor in this game? Or at least for that station. Like, this music that's playing now, on the station that just played that ad, right? This music sounds like a very 2020s thing. This Afternoon Rain track. So that ad, like in real life, that ad would never play on a station that plays this song. That's what I'm trying to say here. Like, there's no cohesion. Like, the ad would not play on this station. That ad would not play on The Vibe. You know? And that can negatively impact the humor. So I've built this city with little thought and almost intentional doing it wrong. You just put down more roundabouts here. Very large floral roundabout. Let's just do that there, and then...
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under control.
Does that solve the traffic problem? I don't know why it would, but we do have traffic backing up to way back here. But that might do it. They're trying a new business model, the radio station. Ah, yes, we play these sort of modern, vibey, chill electro songs. Sounds like The Sims. Here's a word from our sponsors. If you want to buy video games, come down to our store. That's right, come down here. We've got explosions and guns. Ah, you want the latest console? You want the latest first-person shooter? We've got them. Now back to your regular programming. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Like, if the juxtaposition was supposed to be the humor, then that didn't quite land either. The high school not deleting the zone is also a bit... Yeah, and it's a bit weird that the high school didn't remove the zone. I'm pretty sure placing other things... Oh no, placing other things does not... It doesn't remove the zone if you place a thing on top of it. Which is a bit weird, yeah. Like, it still highlights like I could zone it. It still makes the noise like I could zone it, but... It doesn't let you zone it because there's a building in the way. And there's no error message. It really doesn't... Can't tell if it's actually filling up or not. So did my roundabouts help the situation? Kind of. I just don't really know where all these people are going. Oh no, wait. If I click that, you want to go... Wait, how do I... Hold on. So this person, their destination is here. If I click this, this is where they're going. If I want to see where it is, I click here. They're going to here. From over there. Yes, I see the nightmare. But does it matter? So it's just asking for more low density housing, which I could go ahead and just purchase 2 tiles. Hey, we're a tiny town. So it adds this stuff in, which is fine. Let's just do small roads. I'm going to bust open you here. You know what? You can connect up there. Perfect. Now, it's just constantly asking for low density housing. I don't know if this waterfront stuff matters too much, but medium density. It's like from like wanting so much low density, it suddenly says, no, we don't need any after I put some down. This should solve the low density housing demand. Now it's asking for some industry. And you know what? Let's just throw the industry right here with the low density. How about that?
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens. The Fire and Rescue Service reports that fires are currently spreading in the nearby forest. The billowing clouds of smoke pose a serious health risk to anyone nearby. At this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance until the situation is under control.
So technically speaking, almost all the trees across this entire map are now dead. And I'm starting to see why they don't change the graphic to a dead tree. Because at this rate of forest fires, the whole map will be just dead trees. Look at our lovely city. Looks like a parasite. Isn't it wonderful? I keep seeing the garbage piling up. And like from a distance, the icon just looks like an overflowing mug of ale. Well, I never connected that either. There we go. So why not just have fewer forest fires or have the forest regenerate? I mean, I guess that's just another level of programming. Like, if they're struggling to change the graphic from a living tree to a dead tree, having it change from a dead tree to a living tree, I mean, that's like a whole other challenge. I'm assuming. The snake streets are horrible. I mean, that's kind of the point. But like, look how my city is doing fine. I mean, there's traffic. Like, obviously, this emergency service here has some problems. But maybe it's just a roundabout issue. Are these very large strut roundabouts with flower bed? Okay. How about, ooh, very large roundabout with trees. I need to move that thing. This firehouse. So there is a move thing somewhere. Relocate. Just put it on the other side here. Good. And then I can do that. Roundabout into roundabout into roundabout into roundabout. The roundabouts make it look a bit more like a parasite, actually, so that's good. Curved roads and roundabouts. What's your problem? Air pollution? Oh, that's just from there. Some crime. Yeah, okay. Noise complaints. Yeah, okay. Roundabouts are curved as well. Smart. Yeah. There's a video game that came out of Malaysia, my home country, called No Straight Roads. It's not bad. I would probably say it's the best game to come out of Malaysia, which is not saying a lot because not many good games come out of Malaysia. But No Straight Roads is probably the best game to come out of Malaysia. I'm just saying because it's called No Straight Roads, which is kind of what I've done here. The camera tripping on my... Every time I'm no matter what zoom level, if I go over that hole, my camera trips on the hole I've crafted. No matter the zoom level. Does it happen up here as well? Hold on. Gotta... Where is it? It's there. If I zoom out to here, it does. It still trips at this zoom level. There's no scaling to like, oh, if you're at this zoom level, ignore this kind of elevation. It still trips there. That's crazy. So this is the most played city builder in the world. The most played.
Prepare for sensory overload.
No other city builder is played more than this. It's the ADA game. They literally say, prepare for a sensory overload. On the radio station, The Vibe. The ads.
Let's go to porno opera.
I know there's a way, there's an option to turn off the ads, but I'm still trying to stick to default options. Sensory overload is certainly a vibe. I feel like the ads were created independently of the music. Like it was two different teams who made them, and they didn't necessarily talk to each other. Well, that's unfair to say they didn't talk to each other. The management who was in charge of this game did not make sure that the two projects were developed in tandem. So it's more than likely that the ads were made without ever hearing the songs. Bikes don't belong on roads. Well, I don't think we have any bikes. Going to school. High school. Which is here. Like, I have no buses or anything, and my road system is a nightmare, but doesn't seem to matter. And no matter how much low-density housing I put, I just keep asking for more. If bikes don't belong on roads, why are they called bike lanes? There's plenty of off-road hashtag buy the DLC. There's so much chatter about bikes, and I know the DLC is bikes and bridges, right? Like that's their whole thing. I'm surprised there's no messages coming up, and it's like, hey, you know what we really need is a bridge. I would love to see more bridges. Hint, hint. Hashtag buy the DLC. So let's see if we can find out here. 18% for everything. Do you still want to live here at 18%? Ooh, that's so much money. Like, everything seems fine. What is this increasing number on the map tiles? What is the 20? Is it just the number of tiles I could potentially buy? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18, 19, 20. It's 20, yes, but I can technically buy that. No, I can buy anything. What's the 20 mean? Permits used, 1 out of 20. Oh, I see. It's the number of permits. I keep feeling like there are notifications. It's like, oh, I mean, this one, yes, this is unlocking stuff. This, I feel like I don't need to know that constantly. Let's find out what happens when we just tax maximum. 30% for everything. That's a lot of money. Will the city collapse? I just tripled taxes on everything. The roundabout seemed to kind of have worked, which is a bit insane that it did. Oh, we're going through seasons. That's nice. It's September, so the trees can change graphics. There is a system to change the graphics of trees. Or is it just a color filter? But if it's just a color filter, you could turn them black. At least the leaves would be black. Then again, pine trees don't change colors because they're evergreen. I'm trying to decipher what is the issue with them not appearing dead after a fire. So population's actually going down now. Can we see a graph of our population, like over time? Can I not see my population over time? I guess I can. Wait. City statistics? Okay, here we go. Population. I don't want population growth. Is population growth just total population? No. Is citizens? Oh, okay. Citizens is total population. Okay. So, taxes. Finally, I'm feeling some consequences. Finally, putting taxes to maximum, I feel something. I feel something. By taxing people maximum. And now it actually shows that I'm losing money. Okay. Taxing people a maximum amount has a negative effect.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
I could not
Increasing
care
areas of
less.
Forests are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under control.
So I made a lot of money for a short time, and now I'm losing a lot of money because a bunch of people moved out. So I've dropped taxes down to 12%, which is where it was before as far as I remember. That's what, 5 forest fires in 3 months? Well then. I mean, it was 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's, yeah, 5 forest fires have happened, and none of them affect me at all. So there is just more demand for low-density housing. Does that matter? +4 well-being within 1 kilometer. See, I need a circle. How big is 1 kilometer in this game? Why? Why does it not? Like, I have no sense of whether that does anything. That's what I mean by, like, I don't have a sense of consequence in this game. I placed this down. It says +4 well-being within 1 kilometer. I didn't even get, like, happy faces or anything. Do people live in these houses? They're sad. Yeah, there's people in these houses. Communications. Mailboxes, post office, post sorting facility, radio mast. So I'm starting to make money again. People are still moving out. which is understandable. They wouldn't trust me after what I did. But I feel like I need more space here. Let's get more low-density housing then. Let's do this. Let's go back to 2-lane roads. That won't mess anything up. Perfect. Now, if I wanted to make all of that low density housing, what's the quickest way? Paint marquee? That's weird, but sure. Like, this is not great. Isn't there just like a nice big paintbrush I could do or something? I don't know. It's fine. All of this is low density housing. Will this solve the demand for low density housing? It's gone down to 0. Okay. Sure. Our city sprawls. It's just impossible to get over here. How's traffic? Like, is it particularly worse than before? Yeah, it's pretty bad up to here. Awesome, you hate it? I'm just trying to do things so I feel consequences. So far, the only thing I've felt a consequence for is putting taxes up to maximum. That one I felt. Not irreversible. It was like it negatively impacted us. Oh no.
Digital games. Prepare for sensory overload.
Do you
Again.
remember your childhood? When your dad took you out for your first cone of ice. I guess you can almost feel a waffle in your hand.
Have I played the new Anno game? I've got a couple videos on it. I played the new Anno game in March.
I bet it was Morello's.
They let me play it a bit early, so I could show it off then. Was it May? Might have been May. April, maybe. But I do have a more recent video on it as well. I played through the first chapter of the campaign. Currently, at this very second, Anno 117 is the most played city builder in the world, but it's temporary because it's a brand new release, and you can see its trend is dropping. Brand new releases tend to like boost back up and then drops off. So City Skylines 2, since the recent DLC released, has overtaken City Skylines 1. So City Skylines 1 has been the most played city builder pretty much since its release. Like, most played city builder in the world for a decade. City Skylines 2 has been out for 2 years now. Aurora Borealis. At this time of year. In this part of the world. Confined entirely to the low resolution skybox. It is actually animated, which is nice. I mean, we're getting things like that, but the longer I look at it, the worse it gets. Wait, hold on. If I scroll around, it refreshes, but if I stare at the aurora, it starts to break over time. Interesting, huh? What could possibly do that? Now the planes take some of the aurora with them. I have never seen this, ever. Bizarre. So, now people don't want to move in. So maybe I'm facing some consequence here. Demand city policies. Okay, don't have a lot of controls there. So if I wanted to... Like, have I finally reached the point where I cannot grow anymore? Is this the limit? I mean, my taxes are still a bit over the starting rate. Roads, electricity, water and sewage. Like, have I finally pissed off everyone? I mean, what are they complaining about? Healthcare? Crime? So maybe if I increase those services. These are really expensive to upkeep, though. Let's throw down a police station. And let's throw down a medical clinic. That does mean we start surprisingly not losing as much money as I thought. So this is happiness. High crime risk is kind of like the main problem. Have I finally pissed everyone off? Game is like 2025. It's snowing, so that's kind of nice. Snow with the aurora, as long as you don't let the artifacting happen, does look kind of nice. I'm trying to test the simulation breakpoint. It's less about the simulation breakpoint, and it's more about the gameplay experience of feeling like anything matters. So for example, the wildfires that happen don't even cause a negative on the visual. It doesn't even show the trees as being burned after the fact. Like, I'm pretty sure all of these trees are dead. Dead tree. This is burned down in a fire. You can't even tell. Like, there's no negative effect from those forest fires at all. There's no pollution that came from them, from the air pollution. Nothing came from the air pollution. Nothing was caused on the ground pollution. I don't think it did any noise. No water pollution. So, like, those forest fires just kept happening, and it's like, well, they literally don't matter. I've built my city like this. Are there traffic problems? No. It's fine. There's demand for offices. Okay. We can give you offices. So I've zoned some offices like that, and the demand goes away pretty quick. So, like, the happiness, like, high crime risk seems to be the only major problem here. But population's now going back up again. So only when I went to taxation and put it to maximum on everything. There we go. I put it to maximum on everything. Did I feel any negative effect? Like, actually felt a negative effect. Like, oh, okay, people are now moving out. And although I made good money for a little bit, I then started losing money. So okay, that makes a lot of sense. So that was good. If I tax everyone at the maximum rate suddenly, I should be punished for that. There should be like a negative side effect. So that was good. But like outside of that, I felt very little consequence for anything. Like putting the cemetery next to the sewage pool, it's fine. The landfill next to the highway, no one really seems to care. Like none of these people are complaining that what's behind their house is just the worst of the worst. I put some factories next to these houses, and they do complain about the noise. So that's good. So that's an appropriate response. I placed down a police station, and crime does seem to be going down. I probably didn't need the medical clinic, but that should be fine. Like that noise pollution is just -1, so it's really the high crime risk. Parks and attractions? Oh, maybe I could do some parks and stuff. Parks and recreation. I don't have any of these. How much do these cost? +3? So these are +3. Large campfire site. Ring park. Oh, bicycle park? I can build a bicycle park. So this costs 30,000 if I wanted to build. These cost the same. Now this one also includes an outdoor sauna for relaxing baths. Oh, okay. We could do with one more over here. Could just borrow some money. Sure. Because I want to see what happens here. If I go ahead and place this. There. I mean, the industry over there seemed to like it. Okay, so crime has been going down. In terms of reducing crime some more, let's just go ahead and throw down another small police station over here. Good. And that should deal with most crime. Crime. New signature building available. Theater Actor Mansion. Okay. +4 well-being within 1 kilometer. It keeps saying that, but oh well, let's do it there. It says that, but seems to not really do much. Crime. This one. Not too bad. Crime is almost below wealth there, okay. So in terms of happiness, mostly seems okay. So population has been going back up, so our revenue has been going back up. That's nice to see. So yeah, I don't think I mean, I'm sure I could have done the roads worse for traffic. But like, it doesn't seem to matter too much. Like, there was some backups.
Wow.
I threw down some
Entrance.
like that.
roundabouts.
And of course, it's a lovely part of town.
And such a good deal. So, what's the catch? There's got to be something wrong with this place.
There's nothing wrong with the house at all.
At Outline Real Estate, we always tell you everything you need to know about your new home.
The carpet is brand new.
In fact, they just put in a lot of great updates.
Replastered and repainted.
What's that smell?
Let's take a look at the kitchen.
At Outline Real Estate, your peace of mind is our priority.
Oh, it's even worse in here.
Smells like gunpowder to me. Does the garbage disposal work?
Oh, the whole system was just replaced.
Is the floor squishy over here?
They're fixing that this week. Let's have a look at the children's bedroom.
At Outline Real Estate, the future is looking bright.
What? I... I'm trying to find the words to describe my experience of that ad. It was almost impossible to recognize what the joke was. I think that's the best way I could phrase it. It's like, okay, I think I recognized what was meant to be the joke. That realtors oversell and tend to not tell you the truth. But like when it's lines like, is the floor squishy over here? Oh, let's go look at the children's bedroom. They're fixing that this week. It's like, okay, that is a statement. that is something that has been said. But like the joke was just haha real estate agents? I mean, I got stories about real estate agents. My favorite experience was when we were looking for a new place to rent, and the real estate agent refused to tell us the address of the house. And the listing online used a photo from a different house. And they were like, oh, well, on the day we'll tell you the address. And it's like, well, we're coming to view the house, so we kind of need the address. And they were like, they were like really reluctant to tell us the address. I'm like, okay, so we're now on the day. We're supposed to see the place at like 3 p.m. or something. It's like, okay, we're coming to see the house, but we still don't have the address. So we need to like leave now to come see the house. Could you give us the address? And they still didn't want to give us the address. And we're like, okay, well, where do you want us to go? And they told us, okay, come to this housing area and we'll meet you at the guardhouse. And we're like, okay. So it was like a gated area. So it's like terrace houses, but it was a gated area. So you have to like check in. So then we drive to the area and we go to the guardhouse. And we get to the guardhouse and we're like, okay, we're here to like view a property to rent it, but we don't have the address. And the guard is like, well, okay, well, I can't let you in until you have the address. You need to get the address first. So, okay, so we call the real estate agent and we're like, okay, well, we're at the guardhouse, but the guard won't let us in because we don't have the address. And they're like, well, we're at the guardhouse, but we don't see you. So it's like, well, we're at this guardhouse at the housing area. And it turned out there were 2 guardhouses to get into this area. There were 2 entrances and we were at the other one. And the real estate agent didn't really mention this. So we're like, oh, okay, well, we're at this road. And like, do you want us to look at this house or not? And then they come over to the other guardhouse and bring us in. And they tell the guard what the address is. They're like, okay, well, go look at the house then. And then we go to the house, and then once we get to the house, of course, we now know what the address is because we're looking at the house and we can see the house number. So we now have the address because we're at the location. And it's like, what? Why would, like, yes, so like it's probably, we figured, it's like, okay, they don't want to just tell the address because then maybe we'll go around the real estate agent so they don't get their commission. But now that we've seen the house and we have the address, we could do that anyway? How does showing us the house without telling us the address stop us from going around the real estate agent? How does that stop us? There's no contract signed. There's no agreement or anything. There's no law saying we can't do that. Now, if there's a law saying you can't do that where you live, then okay, cool. But there's no law saying we can't do that where I was from. Could be internal policies in some offices. The real estate agent was just a married couple. It wasn't an office. It was just husband and wife business. But did I look at the children's bedroom? Yes, it was actually not a great place. We didn't end up renting that place, and we never wanted to talk to those agents ever again. So we never talked to the agents ever again. We didn't want to work with them ever again because they're just going to do that again. It's like, oh, well, you know, we want to see this house. Well, the listing, the photo is not of that house because what people can do, a tornado.
Storm spotters have reported a tornado currently heading towards the city. Extreme
Let's see if this matters.
All citizens are advised to seek shelter.
So like, obviously if they show a photo of the property, you could like Google Maps it or something and find out where the address is and stuff. Does this even have sound effects? I wonder. If you get right up into it, then yes. Okay. No, it's flowing away from my city. So no, this doesn't, we don't have to, I think it's flowing away. Or is it just not moving? Yeah, it's flowing away. So we don't have to care about that either. I've not actually looked at my city for a while. Is it just getting better? Yeah, people are moving in. We're making more money. We solved the crime problem. Unreliable mail service, okay. But like all this developed. Oh, this is good. Okay. Industry next to houses causes some noise complaints. That's fine. Like, this end of the road here is so impossible to get to from anywhere in particular. All the industry is on the other side of this road here. And traffic is still not that bad. Traffic's fine. So, yeah, this is why I can never get into city skylines in general. I can almost not care at all. Spent all my money. Boomtown! It keeps rewarding me. Yes, you're doing such a great job. That actually connect? Think so. Yes, I'm sure you love that bit of road right there. Perfect. And now, as it just continues to ask for more low density residential, have it. Oh. Technically, the roads connect now, so you can go like all the way around. Yes, perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Parasite grows. So, like, it was mentioned earlier that, you know, there are some creators out there who are like, oh, you know, you can submit your cities and it'll be to fix it or whatever. But, like, really, what's the problem with this city? Like, I'm not even trying. What is the problem? Like, how can anyone lose this game? We just keep making more money. Our population just keeps going up. There's, like, even if there are traffic problems, like, how does it affect anything? Like, -1 on happiness right now for traffic. When I've built my city like this. Like, what's the consequence? What's the punishment? Why should I care about anything? There was a tornado earlier. And I cared for like 1 second. It eventually causes problems with trade and services. I mean, I'm waiting for that to happen. Like, what is our current technical level right now? Boomtown? Busy town. Ooh, gated communities. Just what I was talking about earlier. You gotta get to the guardhouse because it's a gated community. And the real estate agents will be like, oh no, we're not gonna tell you the address. You'll find out the address once you get here. It probably takes time to really get the issues rolling. Well, I've been going at max speed almost this whole time. Like, I've not slowed the game down. Like, nothing's happened so far. Besides me raising taxes to maximum, actually negatively affecting things. Unreliable mail service. I wonder if I can fix that. Let's see. Communication? Mail service? So we need... Post sorting facility. It costs 650,000. Wow. Small post office. So if I were to just, like, I don't know, scatter some of these around. Let's just take more of a loan. Communication. Small post office. Does industry need post? I guess so.
Are you setting a good example for your followers? Are you on a journey to find freshness? Are you tired of shopping at the dingy stores? Sure you are. That's why you go to Common
Oh,
Grocery,
spend all my money.
the ultimate
Okay.
destination for
I
the
just put a whole
city
bunch of
shopper.
post offices down. Does that solve the problem, or do I need, like, to actually put down, like...
Common Groceries. For twice the price.
Do I
It's
need to
twice
put
as
mailboxes down manually? Oh no, the post offices work okay. I see. So I don't need that many post offices. It's okay. I don't have to care too much. The roundabouts need their post. So the post offices act as post boxes. Okay. So that should perfectly solve the mail service, as far as I know. Because if I check here... mail. Post. It's pretty much all green. Except for the landfill. Landfill gets no post. They're asking for industry. Actually, I never really, like, expanded my roads out here. Okay, cool. That's a bit more industry. So, unreliable mail service seems to be being solved. So I took a pretty big loan to do that. Well, it seems like chances of fires happen mainly in the summer. So, okay, just also as a pet peeve of mine, screen space reflections. This happens in all games, right? And I hate it. Does anyone know why the reflection cannot be extended just up to the edge of the screen? Like, why does the reflection have to cut off before the edge of the screen? Like, so what this reflection is doing is it's taking what's on the screen and reflecting it. So it's not actually a reflection, but like, you see this in all games. Why can't it not take this part and reflect that? Because like, it's on the screen. Checking happiness. Oh yeah, okay. Post has been solved. Traffic is now -3, huh? So how's the traffic? Is it finally collapsing? I mean, the traffic comes and goes through the day. Pretty big traffic over there. Around these roundabouts, yeah. This one here. Makes sense. How's my money? Plus 20,000, okay. Complaints about crime? Really? So, like, some of these... It's like, oh, well... I'm worried about safety and crime. But, like, that's not part of the simulation because, as far as I can tell, like... There's no... unhappiness from crime. So, in terms of the negative effects of traffic, besides happiness, what is it costing me? Because it probably is costing me something else. But me not knowing what it's costing me is a bit of a problem in terms of my gameplay experience. Because I'm not feeling like I'm being punished. Like, this doesn't feel like a punishment to me, it feels like a punishment to them. I don't feel punished from this. I'm not sitting in traffic. I get to fly over everyone's heads. So, like, this traffic is backed up to here. How is this negatively impacting me besides the -3 on traffic yet. Ooh, reliable mail service +5. Wow. That's going to bring in even more people. So, like, why should I care about this problem? Yes, maybe I'm supposed to be a good mayor who cares about the people of my city. No, I don't care about their lives. You sit in traffic. Am I losing money from this? Because, like, is it costing the roads more maintenance if it backs up? Sounds like a real politician experience. I mean, that's kind of what it is, right? Like, if it's not affecting me as the mayor, why should I care? It's just a game, but he takes it literal. Because, see, in real life, like, mayors and, like, people in charge often don't care because they think it doesn't affect them personally. They think like, oh, well, if you're stuck in traffic, it doesn't affect me. I ride a helicopter. But bad traffic in a city does affect the people in charge. They could not enjoy a drive if they enjoyed driving. If businesses are suffering, the city that you live in is worse. You know, even if you don't have to go through the traffic, it's still your city. And if you want to eat at a restaurant and a restaurant goes bust because there's the traffic means they can't actually make any money. Let's try some wind turbines. Just need to face the wind. So, like, quite often, which power lines are these? Quite often, right? People think it doesn't affect them, but it actually does. But in a game, because everything is like hard-coded and simulated, it can actually not affect me at all. Like, if I was a mayor of this city, I would not be constantly just flying above the city from a skyline view, you know? Like, if there was a restaurant here that I wanted to eat at, and my mayor's house was, like, here, how am I supposed to eat at my favorite restaurant? This sucks! You know? I couldn't just do this and fly over. So, bad leadership does tend to affect them personally, but they don't realize it. But in this game, like, see that bad traffic? It clears up at night. Yeah, it's just backed up to here. Like, these people, they're not getting home on time. What is it costing me? Like, Denebola, you actually mentioned politicians worrying about re-election. I mean, that might be a good addition to a game like this. Like, if you manage a city really, really badly, and like the happiness goes down to the lowest level, like if it gets to minus a certain amount, like you should be like fired. You should be kicked out. Like, in terms of, I'm making 33 now. Population's still going up. We need a bit more industry. Let's just extend this road out. Nice, big, weird, swirly roundabout. Actually, let's not connect it just for fun. And then we're just gonna have a spiral of industry right at the end here. Perfect. You don't know if players would like it. I mean, that's why you have difficulty levels. There were 2 difficulty options for me. Easy and normal. So I picked the highest one. Because, like, I feel like I should be fired for doing this. Like, look at it. It's an abomination. But I keep getting rewarded. It keeps saying, hey, congratulations! Your city's now a boom town! Like, the game keeps reinforcing. The game keeps telling me, you don't have to care. That's actually what the game keeps telling me. Like, there's so few games where you set it to max speed and you never turn it down. Because things tend to happen in a game. Keeps telling me to build bike paths. See, another message about cyclists. Hashtag bikes. Like, if anything, these traffic jams are currently, right now, these traffic jams are acting as an advertisement for the new DLC. Because as the traffic jam happens, it keeps popping up messages on this side saying, oh, I hate this traffic jam. I wish we had like a bike lane to go through. I'm just making sure. There's no bike lanes to unlock, right?
It sure is. Common groceries. For twice the price, it's twice as nice.
Large roads. Like, there's no bike lanes, right? Small roads. Pedestrian lanes. I want to make sure this is correct, that I cannot build bike lanes. Highways, intersections, roundabouts, cul-de-sacs, parking spaces, road services? Like, I don't even have a road maintenance depot. Is this something I should be having? Like, maybe that's important. Maybe we need to maintain our roads. We can plant trees. What? Oh, okay, some trees. Lighting. Oh! Okay, wait, no, we do have bike lanes. It's here. Okay, so wait, we do have bicycle lanes. Like this. It's over here in road services. Okay. Okay, there are bike lanes. So if I wanted to place bike lanes everywhere, is there a... Like, is there a... Okay. Okay, path finds like that. So what are they complaining about? Condemned. Because of the bike lane? Okay, they'll rebuild. They'll figure it out. Okay, so if I place bike lanes everywhere, let's see if that messes everything up. Because it was confusing. It was like not under transportation. It wasn't under the roads. It's on this bicycle lane. Okay, so this Can do that. If I were to just do a bike lane all the way to here. Does that work? There. A bike lane all the way to there, and a bike lane from here to here. And then from here. Can I do a bike lane? No, we can't bike lane over the thing. Bikes will have to do that. Okay, let's see if that just messes everything up. There, I've done random bike lanes going through the city, which you can see the little green thing. Does that help? Does it hurt? Who knows? Is there an overview for bikes? Traffic, electricity, roads. Bicycles. Well, this overview doesn't help that much. Bike lanes around the 4 roundabouts. That would be lovely. So I'm providing bike lanes to the entire city on every road without thought or care. Let's get more of those bike lanes in this place. Hashtag bikes for life. I think I've given the most amount of bike lanes I can give. Oh, I suppose I could have done the double bike lane. So I don't have one here. I mean, that's a lot of bike lanes. Hey, Mr. Big Cookie. I'm glad you enjoyed those retro throwback gameplay videos. I'm actually surprised the SimAnt video got so much attention on the second channel, because nothing else on that channel has really gotten any attention at all.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
Hailstorm.
A severe hailstorm is approaching. Damage to crops and property is expected. We urge citizens to stay inside until the storm has passed.
Make me care, please. Please make me care about this. I don't think I have to care about this.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
What is
Storm
this?
spotters have reported a tornado currently heading towards the city.
This police station has no
Extreme
car
weather
access?
conditions are expected. All citizens are advised to seek shelter at this time.
Fixed. I'm gonna get to 10,000 population because that's when we are now officially larger than the first city to have ever existed, the city of Ur. We've crossed 10,000 people. A lot of demand has come back. We're making a lot of money. Unreliable internet service, poor garbage service. Like, internet service. Where do we get that from? Is this internet service? Does the telecom tower provide internet service? I actually have no idea. Or do I need a server farm? Use to supply the city with more network capacity. Well, let's try the telecoms tower first.
This is an emergency broadcast.
A tornado on my city! Yes! We can care about this one!
Tornado currently heading towards
Make me care!
conditions are expected. All citizens are advised to seek shelter at this point.
Destroyed by weather. The structure has been destroyed by bad weather. The hail didn't do anything. Why is it so see-through? Okay, good. Yes, destroy things. Okay, off it goes. So it tore through here. Do I have to manually destroy these, or do I just leave it? Let's find out. I'll leave it for a while, see what happens. We can see its path of destruction. Meanwhile, I'll get the server farm, because that's what they're complaining about. And that is communications, server farm. The distance does matter. Let's just pop it right there. Server farm right in the middle of everything. Oh, it's hideous. Fantastic. Is that a fire? Fire has broken out. We should be okay. Because one of the main complaints was the bad internet. So this tower, I think it can be in the middle, right? And it needs a road. What? Oh, it needs a road up to there. Go. And we can replace those offices. So it seems like I have to demolish these and then they can rebuild. Okay, I care a little bit. Can I not repair this destroyed building? Disaster response units unavailable. I assume there is something that will fix that. Let me just replace it. No, it wasn't this, it was this. Large campfire site. And for the destroyed buildings, I just have to clear it and they rebuild it instantly because there's demand. Oops. Okay. They're rebuilding from the tornado.
Digital! You ready for a game that rips out your heart?
It's our favorite ad. Happiness is maximum right now.
We'll hook you onto adrenaline override.
You know what? For being happy, I'm increasing taxes by up to 15. Is that a really bad storm? Should I care about it? 15% taxes. People love my city. Okay, high taxes did pull it down a little bit. That's the spirit of city sim games. Tax the happy. Well, there's no point being maximum happiness. Pollution, noise pollution, yeah. So how's the traffic looking? Pretty bad. It's going up onto this bridge now. But again, like, I feel like I still don't have to care. I keep making more and more money and people keep moving in. I think this is the perfect analogy for City Skylines 2. This is it. This is the perfect analogy for City Skylines 2. We found it in the game. It explains itself. City Skylines 2 is the most popular city builder in the world. It is the most played city builder in the world. You can complain. You can make posts about how the traffic sucks. That one's a bit on the nose.
A heavy storm is approaching,
There can be just
and the likelihood of
bad things that happen for seemingly no reason.
damage to crops and
And no matter what, they keep making money and more people keep moving in. We have found the analogy to explain City Skylines 2. It's this traffic buildup on this bridge right here. People just can't wait to get into our city. The second City Skylines is the most played in the world, not the first. Ever since the DLC released and that free weekend, everyone thought was like, well, it's a free weekend. So obviously it's got more players, it's a free weekend. But after the free weekend, City Skylines 2 remained above City Skylines 1. That's why I'm playing it now. This has officially become the most played city builder in the world. Oh, this turn is brutal. There's actually a turn like this near where I live, where you're coming down the highway and then there's just one of these turnoffs. Exactly, it looks exactly like this angle right here. And everyone hates it. Everyone hates this. And yet, they keep using it. The smog is unbearable. The hail is terrible. The stars are low resolution. The aurora borealis glitch out if you stare at them for a little bit. At least the aurora looks nice when it's not glitching out. That's kind of cool. Oh, I think the hail is actually preventing the artifacting from happening because it's refreshing the frames. If the hail wasn't there, the aurora glitch out. You thought everyone hated the second one? That's the thing. It's got mixed reviews on Steam. If you look up comments and what people say about City Skylines 2, it is almost universally negative. Almost universally. If you read about City Skylines 2, you would think the game murdered someone. And yet, it is the most played city builder in the world. So when people say, oh, I can't wait for like a competitor to come and take down City Skylines, maybe City-State Metropolis, that's one that people are really hyped about. I have many reasons why I'm not hyped about City-State Metropolis. But maybe it can do it, but it's not like SimCity 2013. In SimCity 2013, people stopped playing the game. But how can you compete with the most played game in the genre? What can you do? Like, you'd need to invest hundreds of millions of dollars. And even then, you'd probably still lose, because everyone's playing City Skylines 2 anyway. I'm a busy town. See, it just keeps rewarding me. Money? Yes. Unlock points? Fantastic. New zoning thing? Great. I'm a busy town. I can do gated communities now. Like, it just keeps giving me stuff. Reach a population of 100,000. Look at this city I've built. Like, SimCity 2013 turned out okay. There are some things that SimCity 2013 does better than any other city builder, but at its core, its simulation is an abomination. And it just lies to you. Like, the tutorial actually tells you wrong information. It doesn't do what the tutorial tells you. So, I recently played it, and it's okay if you don't pay attention. But in terms of City Skylines 2, I'm getting that same sense. It's like, if I just zoom out and don't look at the traffic, like, look at all these icons, right? The only reason why people are unhappy is because I increased taxes. If I put taxes down to like a normal amount, like let's say 10%, where everyone's just baseline happy, because I don't need the money right now. If I just drop taxes down to 10%, like, look how happy everyone is. I've built a city like this and traffic is -3. Like, I've filled this island, basically, with this. And, like, the traffic clears out by about 2 a.m. now. You think it'll eventually get to a point where it's like, all right, it's like 6 a.m. We're about to reach home, but it's time to go to work again. Time to turn around. All right, let's go to work. You think they'll do that? If they're stuck in traffic until going to work time again, you think they'll just turn around? That section did just despawn, yes. Did you notice that? It did just disappear. This section here. I did see that. Look, it just disappears. Look. Is this simulation lying to me? Where's my traffic going? Is this why it's not building up? Where is my traffic going? Do they teleport? If they don't move for a while or something? I've been trying to collect traffic, and this game is stealing it from me. So it seems like these people will be stuck here until going to work time. I want to see what they do. People are still moving in. I'm still making money. People are super happy. You can still see the traffic. Just checking this. Abundance of leisure time. Nice. So we saw the traffic chunk here disappear like a couple times. You honestly thought I was playing the first City Skylines when you came into the stream? I mean, I've played a little bit of City Skylines 1. And it's, again, not a game for me. I think I just saw it. Someone just came out of this traffic queue and went to work. Yes, they're just gonna turn around and go to work. Are they... Some of these people who were going home are now switching to turn right so they can go to work. Look, they're actually turning around mid-lane right here. They're like, nope, okay, time to go to work. I don't need to sleep. Look, they've all like, they're all just turning around now. Yep, just do an illegal U-turn there, no worries. Abundance of leisure time. Guess they just like sitting in a car. Yeah, there's so much free time. They can just sit in a car. Is this an accident? A traffic accident has happened. Do I need to care? Burned down? No, they're gone. Okay. Ah, all these cars who were turning left are now turning right.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
A heavy storm is approaching the city, and the likelihood of hail.
Do they reach work? Well, I mean, eventually,
Traffic
yeah.
Slowdowns and damage to crops and property are expected. Citizens are advised to remain indoors until the situation passes.
Can we get more police? See, some of these messages just don't match anything. Can we get more police? There's like no complaints about police or safety. Like if I check police coverage, it's like there's a little bit low here, but it does still have coverage. It's like it's not even an issue. So we just spent a little bit of time watching the traffic to see if we should care. And the simulation has once again told me, nope, don't have to care. So the only thing I care about in terms of this as a game, right? Because we are playing a video game, keep that in mind. The only thing I in the 2 hours I've been playing this, the only thing I need to care about is not raising my taxes to maximum. Because I'm at maximum happiness. Like the highest tier. So demand for everything is like super high. Like, I could expand more if I wanted to, like, expand more. Like, if I... how do I want to do this? I could just... If I build over on this side... Can I just do this? How much does this cost? Almost $1 million? Let's purchase all that. Then I'm just going to take a big loan. Just take a massive loan. Like, do I need to care about anything? Let's do 2-lane road. Let's do like the laziest thing possible. I can set up some sewage outlet, water pump next to the sewage outlets, combined pipes. We do need one road. Come on. Come on, touch the road. Yes. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Did something not connect up to here? Oh, it's not actually connected to the road. Messed it up. Okay, there we go. Okay. And then zoning. Let's just do low density housing. Medium density housing. Apartments there. Let's throw down a row of commercial. Then we can do a bunch of industry on this side. What is this they want? High density. I need to be a big town. I see. So for now, I'll just go ahead and put down more housing. Sure, housing there. Great. Does this need to be connected to the highway? I assume it does. Bam. Connected. I can also, might as well connect this up to there. So again, I do the as equally hideous but opposite to what I just did. A grid. New signature building available. Great. Oh, do you think they need services? I guess they need services. Let's give you a medical clinic. Let's give you an elementary school. Let's give you a fire station. Let's give you a police station. There we go.
This is an emergency broadcast.
Perfect.
All citizens. Storm spotters have reported a tornado currently heading towards the city. Extreme wind conditions are expected. All citizens are advised to seek shelter at this time.
I feel like I should hear the tornado if I was here. You can only hear it if you zoom right into it. Like, just play the sound here. It's not a small tornado. It's moving away. I don't have to care. So this is the opposite of what I've done on that island. Well, I say opposite. Structurally opposite, conceptually the same. Conceptually exactly the same. Yes, the sewage comes out here and then it goes into our drinking water. This is the best road. Thing is, there are actually roads that look like this in real life, right? Like, this is not unrealistic. This is actually exact. Okay, maybe a little actually, no, there are roads that look exactly like this. So I've just gone ahead, I took a big load and built a big grid. Like, maybe some of the traffic will come over this way. And it's just demanding more low density residential. Perfect. Have it. Have more low density residential. Yeah, they love it. You're not gonna lie, that grid city is looking finer than the Circle Road Torment Nexus. But what don't you like about the Circle Road Torment Nexus? It looks exactly like a vicious parasite. Like, look, it even has a little tail right on the end here, right? This is the tail. Right? This is the body. This is the mouth here. See, this is like a tongue coming out, and it just consumes whatever enters from this side, and it just digests through all of this. I should actually move my sewage output to like around here. I mean, this looks like it's filling up as well. This might start overflowing at some point. Like, it's completely unsustainable. But like, it's unsustainable because I've done dumb things, right? But like, I'm trying to do... Like, I'm trying to see what goes wrong. And the game keeps rewarding me. Like, I'm working my way up to big town soon. Like, I'm unsure what the quickest way to gain XP is. Satellite upkeep? Entertainment-wise? Maybe if I just give people, like, tons of entertainment.
Emergency broadcast to all citizens.
A severe
A
hailstorm.
large
is approaching.
Hadron Collider?
Damage to crops and property is expected. We urge citizens to stay inside until the storm has passed.
Let's give people their circus. It costs 3.2 million? It'll take me a bit. I'm really trying to make the life unlivable for these people, and despite the commute, everyone's still happy. Maybe they're all from the States, and they're used to suburbs looking like this. I mean, look, happiness has gone down a little bit because of a little bit on the garbage service and a little bit on crime risk. So like this area here is concerned about crime. Fine. How about I give you a new police station? That good? Like, I did lower my taxes back down to 10%. Let's push it back up to 12. Nice, double my income. Great. I'd like to get to this next milestone here. Big town. Because that feels like I get to a nice spot.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
It's
A heavy
still
storm
winter.
is approaching the city, and the likelihood of hail is very high.
Like, I don't even know.
Damage to crops and property are expected. Citizens are advised to remain indoors until the situation passes.
The reliable mail service is +7. That alone is enough to, like, keep people happy. You hope eventually the economy suffers from mass traffic? I'm hoping! I've been waiting for that. Like, I've been waiting for my economy to crash. How's the landfill? Why do we have 0 stored garbage in the landfill? Have I not built something? Where's all our trash going? I mean, there's some complaints about garbage piling up,
This is
but
an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
A heavy storm is approaching the city.
operating
The likelihood of hail is
districts?
very high. Traffic slowdowns and damage to crops and property are expected. Citizens are advised to remain indoors until the situation passes. This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
A severe hailstorm is approaching. Damage to crops and property is expected. We urge citizens to stay inside until the storm has passed.
Where's my garbage going? Okay, the cemetery is being used. Vehicles in use. Okay, so like, this is not operating. But if it's not operating, where's the garbage? I'm confused. What's this? Not enough power. Well, I don't know. Like that's part of the simulation as to what the game again is telling me I don't have to care. Like some garbage is piling up, but we've been playing for like 2.5 hours with a non-operating landfill. And nothing has happened. Like there's no warning or anything, like nothing's... It says vehicles in maintenance 1. Selecting a vehicle on the list opens. How do I select a vehicle on the list? Its efficiency is 99%. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. If I check here, there's upgrades. Sends out garbage trucks to collect waste from the city and stores it in the designated area. That's what it says it's supposed to do. It doesn't say it's not connected to a road, but maybe it's not. It's not been connected to a road this whole time. And it just didn't have an error message. Okay. Sure, I guess. Like, the garbage pileup isn't even that bad. It's like a few points. That's why I was like, for a long time, the garbage has been piling up here at this coal power plant. But what does that do? Garbage piling up. It's causing pollution. Is that it?
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
A heavy storm is approaching the city, and the likelihood of hail is very high.
I don't even know
And damage to crops
what hail
are
does.
expected.
It doesn't seem to
Citizens
do
are
anything.
advised to remain indoors until the situation passes.
So this whole time I've been having -2 on poor garbage service. Because I've had no garbage service. Look at them go now! Now they're doing their job. This whole time, it was not working. Thing is, there's always like a warning about when things aren't connected to things. Like, oh, the road is not connected. But like there was no warning on this. The natural disasters feel a bit frequent. I am playing on maximum speed this entire time. Like, I'm playing on 3x speed the whole time. But it does feel like the frequency of disasters doesn't match the pace of the rest of the game. These are some nice houses. This looks like a pretty nice place to live if there was anything to do here. I mean, look at the view down here. Like, visually, this game looks great. Like, we're here up on a little hill on the other island, looking down at our disaster of a spiral vortex over there. It's a nice looking game, like, visually. Outside of some visual artifacts and trees not updating their graphics when they burn down. Like, I assume those trees are still dead? Oh no, they're new trees. Wait. They've swapped to baby trees? So they didn't burn down, but they are regrowing. Okay. Yeah, see, now it looks very sparse. These are the trees that didn't burn down. These are the trees that did burn down. Okay. I wish they changed to the dead tree graphic, since they were going to regrow anyway. It's a bit like The Sims then. You can look at it, it's pretty. The simulation appears to be working, but you need to try really hard to reach any failure state. Well, you're talking about The Sims 4. I played The Sims 1. You can reach failure state in Sims 1 very easily. And I care much more about Sims 1 than Sims 4. So in terms of happiness, now that garbage is actually being collected, I don't know if this matters. Lack of entertainment. I want to solve the entertainment, but I want to build this ridiculous structure. It's a satellite uplink. It costs 3.2 million. I can't take any more of a loan. I could very temporarily do this. Because I know this gives me a lot of money. And I just have to drop it before things get too bad. These people moving in, they haven't heard the news. High taxes, minus 21. Okay. So that's the only thing that I actually like care about. I cannot put taxes on maximum. But look at this nice income boost we've got. I just need to get to 3.2 million. And then I might be able to get to Big Town not too long from now. It's taking a while for the happiness to drop. Okay, you can see our income is dropping. At the start it was like 250, now it's down to 170. You sure you can't just offset high taxes with excess happiness? I mean, you could, but I'm saving money. Like, I've been taxing a bit higher than the default this whole time. Okay, let's put it back down to 12. Okay, and the happiness starts going back up. That was a nice 400,000 boost. So now I'm suddenly losing a lot of money because people got to move back in and do things again. So, but yeah, you can have like high enough happiness. So maybe when this evens out, it'll be like a 300,000 boost. I'm so close. You honestly don't know how this is the most played city builder? Are we sure it's not played by some bots? I don't... Like, people always say that, but no, I don't think so. I mean, there's some mods, but as far as I know, the mods for City Skylines 2 is not as extensive as the mods for City Skylines 1. Ooh, traffic. What's this traffic doing? Oh, you're all trying to get back into home here. I see. Yes, now the bridge is blocked up both ways. Yes, the perfect explanation. Well, the perfect allegory for City Skylines 2. An absolute disaster of a city in the background, and yet... Other side's also a bit of a disaster. Not as much, but they want to go that way too. You can see traffic up there. They love it. They can't get enough of it. Okay, raising taxes to maximum is not a solution to your financial problems. Like, it doesn't solve the problems. The hit you take after the fact. Like, if I can get to the next level, Big Town, it does increase our loan limit. So maybe we can focus on doing that. Is there a list of things that give you experience? Like, what gives you experience? Citizen happiness increased. Like population increased. Like, what else increases our experience? What gives us experience? Oh, we're turning a profit again. Reliable internet services +4. Reliable mail services +7. Poor garbage service. Like, I don't know if I can... Incineration plant costs $1 million. I don't want to spend any money right now, because I just want to... I don't know if there's mods for faster game speed. The internet works, that's why people are happy. Checks out. I mean, it's a big point, yeah. Like, should I be buying any stuff? Firewatch towers? Does this stop, like... reduces the chance of forest fires? But like, see, this would sound cool. This would sound so cool if I cared about forest fires. See, this is how the lack of consequences negatively affects the game. If those forest fires kept causing pollution and the loss of trees had a negative effect, or even if it just made the landscape look ugly. Like, if a forest fire happened and this whole patch was just a blackened ash for the next 3 months kind of thing, I would look at this and be like, wow, I could stop that from happening. I can stop the pollution from happening. I can like stop my landscape and my views from becoming ugly. But because
We will lay out.
there's no negative consequences for letting those fires happen out here.
We measure you,
I see this and I'm like,
and you will
eh,
have the
why would I
time
get this?
book for you.
I could, it's just 1 point, but why would I bother? Why would I get this? Hospital's probably something useful. Oh well. You get XP passively every 1 to 2 hours in-game, and then if you build roads, buildings, make connections, power, water... Because we're almost there. But also I don't want to... Yeah, well, I can do some stuff here. Let's just grab this 2-lane road. Yeah, it won't let me do this, annoyingly. What if I just do this, and then just connect that up like that? Can I... It just wants more low-density housing. It wants so much low-density housing. Because if I can get the loan boost, then... Oh, so why is nothing here developing? Is this not low-density housing? Why is nothing building up in these spots? Residential suitability. But why? Why is it not suitable for residents? Just because it's next to industry? The ones over here don't seem to complain too much. Maybe it's just too much. Like, too much industry. So how far away are we on this? 44,000, 46,000. I just need like 2,000 XP. I say, like it's something easy. Maybe I could rezone it. Change this to commercial, I guess. Because I don't want to be buying any more land. It's expensive. Just need more zoning. Perfect. Exactly at the right angle. Like, this is such wasted space. There's so much more you could be doing here. Okay, that should help. We're coming along.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
A severe hailstorm is approaching. Damage to crops and property is expected. We urge citizens to stay inside until the storm is passed.
So I know I can get like a quick 300,000 boost in terms of money. If I wanted to, because I'm pretty sure if I build the the satellite, it helped boost me up to Big Town as well. Because it's gonna really boost some happiness. Wow, this is really filling up. I wish it looked more brown. Why doesn't it look more brown? Are these keeping up? Like if I check ground pollution, if I check water pollution, is it just fine? Why is there no pollution in here? I'm dumping the entire city's sewage into here, and it's not polluted at all. It's still blue water. Hey, my happiness went even higher. Why? What happened? People got happier. An elementary school gives you 300 XP, a high school also gives 300 XP. Those kind of buildings build your XP faster. Ah. But also those buildings can cost quite a bit. 40,000, not too much. Then again, we have just crossed 3 million. So I know I can very quickly get that last 200,000. If I just do this for a minute or two. So just checking. Population increase, citizen happiness increase. Okay, let's drop it down. Thank you for the bonus. We can now go to communications, satellite uplink. It doesn't matter where I put it, I think. So let's have it right. Can I put it along this? I don't think I can. Can I pop it right at the end here? Let's just extend this road a little bit. Yep, that's the perfect road to put there. Big Town! Thank you. We also now have this communication satellite, which is plus 50 entertainment citywide, plus 20% network capacity citywide, plus 10% attractiveness citywide.
Currently heading towards the city. Extreme wind conditions are expected. All citizens are advised to seek
So,
at this time.
tornado is passing through somewhere. There it is. So that's gonna push things up quite a bit as well. So we've reached Big Town. It gave 4K XP just for placing that thing. So we hit the second big milestone here. Population is 16,000. Happiness is maximum. Money is 3 arrows up. Tornado. I don't know if we have to care. It might. New signature building, a sculptor's mansion. Very nice. We expanded to another island. But yeah, this has been Cities Skylines 2. Once it has become the most played city builder in the world. There is no city builder besides Cities Skylines 1 that comes close to the amount of people playing this game. So when you consider things like, oh, Cities Skylines 2 sucks, Someone should just make something better. How could anyone make anything better when this is the most played city builder in the world? Who could compete? City Skylines 2 sucks compared to 1, that's the problem. Thing is, for the people who make this game, it's not a problem. Because this is now more popular. More people play this than any other city builder in the world. That's something that needs to be recognized. Only more popular because City Skylines 1 has died off too. I mean, a little bit. But also, then, you have to keep in mind that, first of all, in the top 100 most played games on Steam, of all games, top 100, there are 0 city builders. It is not a mainstream genre. Outside of brand new releases, like Anno 117, which get a nice launch boost, but then they go back down. Outside of new launches, in the top 200 most played games on Steam, there are 2 city builders. City Skylines 1 and 2. Nothing else comes close. Like, if you are making a city building game, you are going to be living in the shadows of the gargantuan City Skylines 1 and 2. And now City Skylines 2 is the biggest one. Like, City Skylines 2 had a bit of a bump in players from the DLC release and the free weekend. But since then, it has stayed up. So City Skylines 1 numbers went down because City Skylines 2 numbers went up. The players shifted over.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens. Radar readings indicate a tornado is approaching the city and will be visible soon. Citizens should seek immediate cover.
I feel like the traffic isn't even that bad. Like, it backs up, but then it clears, you know?
Love the cheap and random flea market. We came here with the grandkids and we'll stay.
Cheap and random.
Oh, sure, I've been here before.
City Skylines 1 got a peak of 47,000 players concurrent, never dropped below 15,000. City Skylines 2, 25,000. It's back to about 12,000. I mean, yeah. But since the free weekend and the DLC release, City Skylines 2 has been more popular. So even if City Skylines 2 never tops City Skylines 1's peak, like, it boils down to City Skylines 2 is the most played popular city builder in the world today. Nothing else beats it. So when, like, a publisher is like, oh, let's make a city builder, what makes the most money? What do people play the most? The answer is City Skylines 2. Because we can compare numbers, you know, but we're talking about over a decade, like 10 years of City Skylines 1. Like, it's a decade. So much stuff has changed. The world has changed. Finances have changed. Like, all sorts of stuff has changed. Like, so it's hard to just compare the numbers. Like, did City Skylines 1 have such a big spike because we're coming off of SimCity? And everyone was like, okay, this is like SimCity, but better, so let's jump there. Whereas City Skylines 2 doesn't have a dying SimCity for people to jump off from. And City Skylines 2 is broken, so everyone will be copying it, is what you're saying. Well, I mean, even if people try to beat it, it's not the same as when City Skylines replaced SimCity. Because people didn't stick with SimCity. People abandoned it because I think it was actually just impossible for some people to play with the always online requirements and everything. But people didn't stick with SimCity. In terms of the launch peaks, I mean, that stuff is always... The launch peaks don't matter too much. For example, Civ 6 never beat its launch peak. Launch peaks are launch peaks, you know, like it's just a lot of hype and everyone jumping in at the same time. Once you can jump in any time, they're not rushing to jump in all at the same time. So Civ 6 never beat its launch peak of like 160,000. 8 years after release, it crossed 100,000 concurrent players on Steam. But, you know, 2 years after its release, it released on consoles, so we don't have those numbers. But also not everyone's jumping in at the exact same time anymore because it's not, oh, the launch minute is this time. Everyone starts jumping in. So then there's always a crash from launch peak to later. So the launch peak is not really something that matters too much. What matters more is, what are people playing today? What are people buying today? And with City Skylines 2 being the most played, the most bought, that has to be taken into account when talking about the topic. And like with Civ 6, most people don't realize how popular City Skylines 2 is because they don't look at these numbers, because why would you? You guys are players. You're not industry people. You're not looking at the numbers. You're not thinking about these things. But like when people say, oh, you know, if you want to, it's so easy for another developer to come along and just make a better City Skylines. It's so easy for them to do that because they don't realize, oh, actually, City Skylines 2 is the most popular and most played city builder in the world today. Like, so it's not easy to beat this. And also, the numbers for City Skylines 2 staying high is going to be discouraging for any other publisher or developer who wants to make an urban modern city builder. Because how could you beat this? Like, would you want to invest hundreds of millions of dollars to take on the most popular city builder in the world? So like, if we're just talking about city builders here, the most popular game in the world, do you want to take it on? Or should you try something else? Maybe we should make a different kind of game, because clearly this one's working. So why would you take on the one that's working? You should take on the one that's failing. What am I looking at here? Oh, a road maintenance vehicle. And you can have like your thoughts and stuff, but we do have to take into account the reality of the situation. And a lot of people don't. A lot of people, they don't know or they ignore it. It's like, oh, well, casual players, you know, they don't know any better. Doesn't matter if casual players don't know any better. This is a business. This is an industry. This is the video games industry.
Interrupt this program to bring you a special news.
Is it still winter? I feel like I've been in winter this entire time. Like, we started in summer and it's just been winter since. Wouldn't be surprised if Colossal Order, once released from its Paradox relationship, makes a new city builder. I mean, they might. But they're now going to be competing with their old creation. Like, they'll have to start again from scratch, and they'll need to beat this. Like, what most people don't realize, is that they don't realize that City Skylines 2 is the one to beat. They think it's like it doesn't matter. Like, oh, it's a non-factor. It's City Skylines 2, it sucks, no one plays that. You know, you don't have to compete with City Skylines 2, it's already a failure. But it's not.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
A severe hailstorm is approaching. Damage to crops and property is expected. We urge citizens to stay inside until the storm is
You
passed.
feel like you can be a mayor now? You know, start with a massively deep poo pool, which is actually going to be overflowing soon. The sewage outlets are actually submerged now. This is just going to start spilling over into the cemetery and the landfill. Oh, the landfill has actually built up quite nicely. Look at this. Nice and full now.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
Radar
It's
readings
clean looking
indicate
water.
the tornado was
Yeah, I
approaching
mean,
the city.
also,
It will be visible
I don't know why.
Citizens should
I don't know
seek
why it's not
immediate cover.
polluted water. Like, it's not showing that this is polluted water. Average water pollution. It's not looking brown even. Don't know why. But anyway, that is my little experience of City Skylines 2, the most popular and most played city builder in the world today.